closing today's words of wisdom with prayer. Now, there are many people suffering all over the world. We pray for the world peace and the war will end soon. May God heal the people's sufferings. Good morning, everyone. Today's words of wisdom is not attracting misfortune. Change your thought patterns. So, if you could change yourself in the future, would you give it a try? Reflecting on your thoughts and deeds is a start of new life. It is the golden rule to transform your thought patterns and your action patterns. Your future will change directions for the better. This is the power of self-reflection, and it's not just the self-reflection, but the constructive self-reflection that makes it possible to do this. So firstly, I want to share a passage from The Origin of Love. It goes, many people seem to have the idea that self-reflection is something passive. There is, of course, this aspect, but self-reflection can also be proactive in that it is a way to refine and develop the self. Past failures serve as great lessons for the future and, at the same time, as indispensable springboards for future action. For this reason, you do not need to be afraid of the process of trial and error. For those who acquire nourishment by learning from every experience and leap forward using their experiences as springboards, self-reflection becomes a great tool for directing your life in a positive and constructive way. It says in this book. So the point is learning from every experience and leap forward using experiences as springboards. This is the key. So some of you may not be comfortable doing self-reflection because it makes you feel that you're punishing yourself or hurting yourself. But as I mentioned earlier, it is a way to refine and develop the self. So instead, if you cover up the past failure and mistakes, it would remain as a bitter memory. So to be honest, I have been covering it or trying to forget about it or pretend that it's not so much of a big deal. But I had the time when I had to face them right in the eye. But because of that, I am now trying to see and think and move in a different way, and it's making my life better. So I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that if you could be true to your failure and not so praiseworthy actions, you can transform. You can choose to live a different life. You can be a more powerful person. So, for example, as a way to do a constructive self-reflection, you can take notes of what kind of thoughts or what kind of thoughts came up and what kind of actions you took. Normally, you find that you are always facing and thinking about a similar problem and making the same kinds of mistakes over and over again. So, although the events or the person or the environment is different, the conclusion is somewhat the same. Why? Because you are following the same thought patterns that make you suffer in the end. So you're going through a vicious cycle. You are essentially going on the same problem and trying to solve with the solution that didn't work out. So if you don't reflect on that or go over on your thought patterns, you won't be able to realize this. Therefore, self-reflection is very important, and looking things in an objective way is also a crucial point to change yourself, transform yourself. See, for example, when your mind wavers and act mean, or say harsh words? Isn't it mainly the time when you are busy meeting your deadline and you have no space to think about others? Or when you make poor judgments at work, isn't it mainly the time when you are when you have worries in at home about wife, husband, children? Or when your boss gets mad at you, isn't it mainly the time when you were highly praised at something and you're becoming a tengu? You can look deeper into your thoughts through like this. And on the other hand, you can also learn from others. In The Laws of Courage, this book, chapter 2, it goes, studying how others fail may be helpful to you because there are many similar patterns of failure. Studying what does not work out well for others will allow you to avoid the same mistakes to some degree, and from time to time, this knowledge may help you to overcome your own mistakes more easily. You can also learn to start the next day with a fresh and positive attitude without overwhelming yourself with worries, even if you do fail. So your tendency is the pattern of your thoughts and how you think and act every time. And it is a thing that have been acquiring in many of your reincarnations, so it's not just this lifetime alone. So if you want to change a certain pattern of thinking, you must first find them, discover them. And when you know that the cause of that is, you need to determine to transform, you need to determine to change yourself. And you must overcome them. Find that you have a certain way of thinking which is not inviting happiness but misfortune. And also accept and find the cause. Then after, you must choose to make a different move. Think differently and act differently. This may take some time, but it's one of the reasons why many similar things happen in our life. We are given many opportunities to change and transform ourselves, and this is God's mercy. Also in this book, The Laws of Happiness, it goes, when people become aware of their faults and weaknesses, it is because they are about to undergo a transformation. It is very difficult to realize your own shortcomings unless you are on the verge of slotting off your old personality. People who are satisfied with themselves usually do not understand their weaknesses, or even if they are aware of them, they try to keep them hidden from view. They try to cover them up so others will not notice, hoping that their good points will make up for their shortcomings. When your faults and weaknesses become apparent to you, it is because you are on the verge of some personal growth. So, through constructive self-reflection, you can discover your tendencies, your thought patterns, and you can see the future. So first, let's be true to ourselves, and if you have found thoughts and deeds that you think are not leading your life better, let's try to change how you think. Try to change the way you act. So in a nutshell, self-reflection is looking back on your life objectively and changing the way you think and act for the better. And through this, you can make a different move in your actions and invite much better result. I'm 100% sure that you can change yourself through self-reflection. So let's change our thought patterns and invite happiness. Let's keep on learning the truth, and it's never too late to change. Let's attract happiness. So then, let us now recite Happy Science prayers. Lord Alcantara, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls, rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means ye are the boats sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you'd surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or, to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand, and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past are already gone by, yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now, here, I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world, only the ideal world. Utopia shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind, and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here, we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.